No disrespect to the National Society of Black Engineers, if I'm saying it correctly, but they just gave their annual scholarship to a white boy. Yes, about 2 weeks ago, the National Society for Black Engineers, National Association for Black Engineers, they gave the annual, this is an organization founded to promote blacks in engineering by giving scholarships to black youth who want to study it, and what do? They give a scholarship to a Caucasian. This is what we do, because we're so in love with white folks. And many of you sitting here right now, you are in love with them too. Yes, you are. You love Caucasians. This is Florida. I know y'all love Caucasians. Where are my black men with the white girlfriend, Christian? I know y'all. So dumb. Did y'all see what they did to Jonathan Majors? Jonathan Majors was running down the street, running nigga ride, and still got convicted. And his lawyer, what did his lawyer say? The lawyer said that they admitted the white girl attacked him, but the white girl didn't get charges pressed. He said the reason Jonathan Majors got convicted wasn't because he attacked her, it was because in defending himself from her attack, she ended up with a scratch behind her ear and one of her pinky. Did y'all hear that? In other words, he didn't defend himself appropriately. This is what y'all get, y'all running around with these white girls. And I ain't got nothing against the white female. I ain't got nothing against the white female. But when I look at the fact that most black women will remain unmarried for life, because black men are always looking for something that doesn't look like their mothers. You got to be honest about it. And if you do get one of our sisters, you'll try to find the lightest, brightest queen. And let me say this to my fair-skinned sisters, because you're no different than the rest of us. We all African. It's the blood that makes you black, not the amount of pigment. But for my fair-skinned sisters and my light brown-skinned sisters, if you know one of these coons is only pursuing you because of your complexion, why are you still messing with his ass? I hear, Dr. Umar, I know my husband only married me because I was light. What you marrying for? Now you got 6 baby coons in the ring. Yes! Stop making children with coons. Stop! I get phone calls every month. Sisters calling me up, Dr. Umar, I'm trying to hang in here for my children, but I'm woke now and he's still asleep. What do I do? Black men calling me up, Dr. Umar, I don't know if I can take it. She raising my kids to be cool. People need a rehab for baby coons because y'all right. 6 years old with the Supreme Court Justice Clarence Thomas hoodie on that face. Candace Owens do-rag at 6. Charles Barkley poster at 6. Jesse Lee Peterson DVD at 6. We gotta stop doing it, brothers and sisters. Jacksonville understand institutions are half the solutions. Y'all have to come together as a community and decide what is the first institution we want to build together. We're not waiting on the celebrities. I'm tired of black people waiting on celebrities. They don't belong to us no more. Stop talking about them. I'm proud of Tyler Perry and what he did from living in a car to owning the largest major black film studio in the country, probably in the world. I'm proud of that story. Oprah Winfrey. From rags to riches, the richest woman in North American history. Sean Carter, from selling dope to being a billionaire. I love the stories, but what good are they if you can't do nothing with the money that help you? And then Taraji P. Henson said Oprah underpaid her for color work. First of all, I don't know why we had to remake that shit anyway. Okay? We didn't see Harpo enough. We didn't need that, man. We did not need the remix. A whole movie dedicated to destroying the respect that black girls have for black masculinity. That's the whole purpose of the movie. I remember when Little Mermaid came out last year. I went to go see Little Mermaid. I got to watch the children's movies because I do a lot of classroom presentations, and I got to know what they're consuming or what you let them consume. And I'm watching this damn Color Purple movie with Halle Bailey, and the whole movie is about her chasing the damn white boy. It's the whole movie. Y'all took your daughters to see that. And then I remember when Wakanda Forever came out, Black Panther 2. We went to go see that after Nat Turner 2 years ago because it came out on November the 11th. So we went, or either August the 21st, one or the other. We went to the movies right by Nat Turner. I'm watching this, and I'm seeing these damn Latinos beat the hell out of black folks. Did you see Black Panther 2? They kicked our asses off of the movie. Even killed the Queen Mother, Angela Bassett. And after they killed Angela Bassett, her daughter Zuri looked like she was getting soft over the, what was he, Mexican Arab? I don't know what they were, the swimming water people. I don't know if they was Arabs or Mexicans. She acted like she would have made love to him. He just killed your damn mother. What's going on? Listen, when our children saw Black Panther 1, they was hyped. Black Panther 1 was strong, even though the messages were horrible. Because I don't know how in the hell CIA agent Ross in Black Panther 1 is a hero in the movie when the CIA killed every major leader we had. So how are they a hero? So I know that this was nothing but the U.S. government pushing a propaganda. See, Killmonger was the metaphorical woke black man in America, but he doesn't respect African culture. So the message to Africa is if you let these woke Negroes from America, like Dr. Umar, come to Africa, they sound like they black, but they still Caucasian at heart. And they're going to disrespect and tear up your traditional institutions. Because y'all do know I was Killmonger, y'all do know. I want you to watch Black Panther 1 again. Listen to everything Killmonger says out of his mouth. It's nothing but Dr. Umar sound bites. Go watch the movie again. They took me and turned me into that. And then T'Challa was the bougie, conservative, uppity African leader who don't want nothing to do with the diaspora. This is what they gave our children. So you gotta pick. Are you gonna be a woke black American who goes to Africa and tear everything down? Or are you gonna be a bougie African leader who don't like black folks? And this is the two heroes they gave us. In other words, Black Panther 1 was an anti-Pan-Africanism movie. Wow. It's the first movie in the world that every black child on earth probably saw. And look at the messages that they got. And you know what's so interesting? Black women about Black Panther 1, you didn't see no intimacy between husband and wife. Not love-making scene. I'm talking intimacy. Black family was not represented in Black Panther. How do you have a movie about African culture and there's no family? You never saw a single mother with a child in Black Panther 1. You want to know why you didn't see a single mother with a child in Black Panther 1? Because the agenda is LGBTQ transgender. So they wanted to make sure they didn't push black on black heterosexual love. See, there's an agenda in this country and across this world to destroy black on black heterosexual love. And the white man can bully you into letting your child question their gender identity. Your kids are coming home because they're being taught by LGBTQ teachers. Now let me be clear. I'm not interested in harming nobody. But I disagree with the lifestyle because it's nothing but genocide for us. That's the reason they push it. I got parents texting me pictures of transgender teachers. Yes. Y'all know our kids got transgender teachers. They also have cross-dressing teachers. Every type of sexual identity you can think of is being represented in your child's public and charter schools. But you can't have too much of a problem with it because I ain't seen no new independent black schools in Jacksonville yet. See how this works? See how this works? We don't like it, but we don't do nothing about it. See how it works? And what I need you Negroes to understand, like I told you when I first came to Jacksonville many years ago, the agenda was not to turn your son gay. Because your son becoming a homosexual does not stop reproduction. A gay black man can still have sex and make a baby. A lesbian black woman can still have sex and make a baby. So the goal was always transgender. Because when you take your son to California, because California allows sexual reassignment surgery for underage children. So when you take your child to California to get the sexual reassignment surgery at 12, 11, and 13, and they take your son's testicles away. When your son grows up to be 30 years old and he decides, I want to be a man now, guess what? He can't have no children. Because nobody's telling you on the news that when you undergo sexual reassignment surgery, they remove your ability to reproduce. This is genocide. When your daughter undergoes sexual reassignment surgery, they take her ovaries out. She's not ovulating no more. So even when she wakes up, she won't be able to have children. See, Zaire Wade, not Zaire, Dwayne Wade's son. What is Dwayne going to do when that boy gets to be about 30 and realizes this is not something I should have ever been allowed to do? I want to go back to being a man until he finds out they took your testicles away. Ain't no children coming. I mean, they can turn you back because you never left anyway. But you're not going to be able to reproduce. Here's my question for us as African people in America. For 100 years, we were hung from trees and castrated. Castrated! 7 blacks a week for 100 years. Castrated! And now we let our children self-sterilize themselves. And the federal government tells you, if you tell them they can't, that's child abuse. So now they're taking children from parents who don't allow them to start questioning who they were. Now some of y'all are going to say, what difference does it make, Dr. Umar? That's what they want to do with their life. What's the problem? You know what the problem is? For those of us who are interested in the survival and success of African people, we cannot accept it. See, for those of you who operate from a platform of supreme selfishness, for you, it's all right. Because you don't care about nobody but you and your family any damn way. But for those of us who are concerned about the destiny of black people, we got a real big problem. Why Joe Biden sent Kamala Harris to Africa to bully African countries into accepting homosexual marriage? Why do you care about what they do in Africa for? You know why? They need a gay black president on African soil. If they can get, and they prefer a transgender, if they can get one transgender president in Africa, they can push the genocide over there. Oh yes! Listen, y'all, we had 4 great periods in our history in America. 4 of them for these 400 years. Our first century was a struggle for our humanity. Before we could fight to be free, we had to prove we were human beings. Y'all remember that? Because see, a lot of y'all like to say silly things like, slavery been around way before the white man. You're right. But not chattel slavery. That is a uniquely Arab Caucasian invention. Yes, we had slavery in Africa, but the slaves had rights. They could sue for their freedom, and they could never be slaves perpetually. The white man's slavery was perpetual. I don't only own you, I own your son, your daughter, and when your daughter gets pregnant, I own the baby in her, and when that baby have a baby, I own them, and when I die, I will pass ownership of your family to my grandson. That has no precedent in African culture. Find it! You damn YouTubians, find the evidence. Y'all get on YouTube and see some old goofy shit in your run with. Where the proof at? It was homosexuality in Africa. Show me one before the white man got there. Anybody found me a homosexual yet? Well, Hatshepsut was gay. No, she wasn't. Just because she proved as a pharaoh didn't make her lesbian. Prove it. Harriet Tubman. Shut up!